What's going on, guys? This is your boy James here, Beards and Cars, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be doing, this is part 2, we're going to be doing a length trim. So, I'm super nervous about this. I really don't know how much I want to cut off is the problem. So, I'm just going to start out small. And another problem I have is it's hard to see here because I got this white shirt on, but this side of my beard is actually longer than this side. And then the front has got a lot more mass to it than the back. Back here is a lot thinner. I have to kind of pull it down. But once again, this goes to the first video that I started. If you guys, if you rock your beard in a natural state, then just come in, comb your beard out like you would do normally before you style it or whatever it is that you do. And then when you feel your beard is however it is you wear it, then you trim it to length to the style that you want. So I actually blow dry my beard. So if you don't blow dry your beard, then this video is not gonna, it's gonna be a little different, because if you don't blow dry your beard, then obviously you're just gonna comb it like I just did and then just trim it, shape it, trim it up, shape it to wherever you want it. But since I blow dry, I'm gonna have to blow dry mine first to make sure I get all these under hairs under here, make sure I get them down long enough to actually hit them all. So let me blow dry this down and then I'll show you guys how I go about it. Now I'm just trying to get through it a little bit because I got to come back. I'm going to lift this up. So, and I always use my old lady's hair tie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab about half of this. I like to get the underneath first. So I'm going to leave this part right here hanging down. And this is just so I make sure that I get that under there, because this usually curls up. If I don't attack this first, then I'll never get any off of it. So just going to get this in a little ball here. Get this lifted up just enough so I can see. I'm going to make sure that's curled up so I don't come in with my clippers or anything and hit it. So now I'm going to trim that. Or sorry, now this is where I'm going to be trimming. Let me get this straightened out with the blow dryer and I'm going to show you how to go about trimming that. Can't comb. Come on now, it's falling down. That's all right. I still got it up right there, enough to where I can see what's going on. All right, so the reason I use a kink comb is because it pulls a little bit harder and helps these hairs get straighter. So it's hard to see, but this side is actually longer than this side. Probably it might not look like that in video. And then this side kind of just goes up like that. It's hard to tell because these gray hairs. I'm going to go in, I'm going to make this straight, and I'm going to drop all this down, and I'll cut all of it together. So, always, guys, a little bit at a time. You can really see right here, man, how this kind of steps up and this steps down. So let me attack. I'm going to start over here and work my way up. And you guys can see right there just how much I took off. It's about a ½ inch. How it drops down. Let me finish, follow that out. And you might have a few hairs here and there that are sticking down. Those are the ones you might have to just come back to later instead of trimming it all off at one time. But I've trimmed my beard plenty of times, so I'm gonna go after these. All right, now that's that. I personally don't trim it just straight across. I try to round it just a little bit. And that way it looks a little bit more natural. So let's pull this down. We'll start getting the front. Giving me anxiety just doing this. Now, that's pretty much good right there. But I got to figure out how much length I want to take off this front. So that's going to be a pain in the butt for me because I'm not sure. I think I want to take about a 1/2 inch to an inch just like I did the underneath. But man, decisions. It's not easy. It ain't easy. Let me see here. I like to make sure mine's nice and straight. Since I style my beard blow dried, I like to make sure all this is pretty straight. That way it looks straight whenever I style it, you know. That's how I would wear it. That's how I would wear it styled just like that. And you guys should be able to see that this side's longer than this side. You kind of see it through my shirt just a little bit. But that's how I would wear it styled. So this is how I'm going to trim it. I'm going to style it and then trim it. If you're rocking a natural look, just brush it out, trim it to shape. A little bit at a time, guys. A little bit at a time. Now, I like to start on the sides and kind of make my shape, whether I'm coming down, up, whatever, instead of going straight in. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing. So start with that. It's really hard for you guys to see back here. I got some of these gray hairs that are hard to see, but I'm kind of starting that area. Actually, I'm gonna start on this side because this side's actually shorter. So we're gonna work with the shorter side and then go up on this side instead of going up too high here and then we don't have nothing here. So we'll start on the shorter side and then go up. When you got a beard as long as mine, can't see around it that good, so makes it kind of hard. But you guys can see here how it's going up now. So I cut the shape I wanted. You can see how this side's way down and this is just tapering up. Now I'm gonna get this side and then we'll come in and tie the middle together. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of coming in and kind of tapering down so I'm not going up too high up underneath. So I'm going to stop. Make sure that both of my sides look close to the same length. We'll comb it out. Excuse me. Oh boy, this got me mind ready. Look at my hand shaking. Woo! It makes me nervous just doing this. But I needed it. It's been a long time since I've trimmed my beard, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. All right. Making sure the sides are about the same length. Go back to this side. Now what I'm doing is I'm slowly working my way around the front. You can also, this is another thing, you can also start up and kind of round in underneath. That way you know you're not taking off too much under there. So now all I'm doing is I'm tying the two sides in together, because since this side was longer than this side, you know, the whole thing was kind of tapered or at an angle. So now I'm trying to make sure I round it in together and keep a nice round shape in the front. And it probably looks like I cut a whole bunch off, but that little bit is all it takes to make it look like a whole lot. So let me comb back through it. I'm just about done. Just about done. And like I always say, guys, like I always say, don't try to trim it all in one setting. Do a shake, get it puffed out a little bit. I need to take a little bit more right here, and that's it. Only a little bit. Now I'm just taking those and turning them sideways and kind of nibbing some of those flyaways. They're not even flyaways, they're just hairs that didn't get hit. All right, I can see I got a little bit more right in there. You guys probably can't see, but I can. It needs to be hit. And now the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna take my clippers and I'm gonna kind of round those edges just a little bit, and then I'm done. So let's get at that. Doesn't take much. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but that's pretty much my final result right there. Of course, this guy's head's making it. There you go. That's my final result. Now, what I will do is I'll wait. Like I said, I'll always wait. I'll wait and I'll come back in here. There'll be a couple hairs here and there that I will nib, but I'm gonna wait on them. I'll come back and get those maybe in a day or two. I won't nib those right now. So that's it on the sides. and the bottom. I'm not going to style it right now because I got a little bit more stuff I got to do with it. And that's it. So hopefully that showed you guys something right there. A little bit at a time. A little bit is a lot. I didn't really cut hardly anything off my beard, guys, but it looks so much shorter with just in the last video and this one, just because I'm fine tuning it. You know, I'm just fine tuning it, and then I'll let it regrow back out just a little bit. But this is pretty much the length I want to maintain anyway, so I feel like this is a good length. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me show you guys how much I got in the sink, just so you can get an idea, and then we'll be done with this one. All right, so that's it right there. Even though my beard probably looks like it's 3 inches shorter, or at least it feels like it to me, that's all that's in the sink. So hope that helped, guys. See you guys in the next one.